And we're back. There we go. Bring up the chat. Bring up the game. So, I did get some legendaries, some good ones. I got Quetz, who, is a good speed lead. Don't necessarily need that for 151. Got Anubis, also good. Also, don't think I really need that for 151. So one thing I was thinking about, I was trying kind of different in my Lazy Man's 151 run is, oh, where'd he go? Did I already go past him? Here we go. This guy, Volkadulk, however you say that. So, he has bleed right there. He is pretty squishy compared to everyone else. But then we'll see he doesn't do anything that actually strips it away. Also, I was kind of hoping maybe this would work on Fafnir, but it doesn't appear to be working. I do have pretty decent accuracy at 247. So it doesn't work, but that's fine. But then the good thing too is it also throws vulnerable, which increases damage dealt by debuffs by 10%. So my attempt to make the Lazy Man's what am I trying to say? 151 team. I leveled them up. I don't think I got enough to. Yeah, I don't. I definitely got enough food. Maybe I'll just do that. I did actually put mostly health on him. I threw this on here just for the accuracy. There we go. But ultimately, I'd probably put like a world splitter with. I thought I had imprints on some of these ones that I didn't have equipped. But yeah, put some imprints of Isolde on there with the HP as the substat. I'm not really sure exactly who else I'd have on the team. Shamash, Heimdall, obviously. I mean, I can throw Zeus in there for now. Oh, what does this set bonus do? Increase his oh, that's kind of lucky. Didn't even do that on purpose. But who else would I put on there? I don't really know. Because everyone else does something that kind of interferes. I only want Heimdall putting up shields, and I'm trying to be lazy about it. Oh, I could maybe put him in there. Because he's not a defender. And give him a ton of HP. And give him same thing. The axe with the... So reflect. That'll do more damage. Stalwart, which does what? Immune to disables. The duration is not that big a deal, but the sharpen, okay. Place radiance too. What exactly? I can't remember what radiance does. Do reduces and reflects. So that could be good too. So maybe him. And the point is to just stay alive as long as possible. And let Fafnir take turns and just let that blood tick damage. I don't know if that's a good strategy or not. But that's kind of what I was thinking. Just give it a shot. We got a few more days. Also, somebody in chat yesterday said, oop, not that kind of promote. Said, it ended on the 12th, but I think the video Simon said this morning, 4 more days, so That would make me think we do have Friday to play, but we'll have to wait and see. I spent the day farming and I'm getting like 5 extra Heimdalls. Nice. Since my Heimdall is level 5 awakened, I'm wondering if I can put his passive on a couple of heroes. It will reflect more debuffs. Okay. How long ago did you come in, Stang? Did you hear my plan for my Lazy Man's 151 team that I'm thinking about doing? Man, I got a lot of epics. Not that it'll be like a world breaker or anything, but just trying to do it as lazily as possible. Oh man, since I started. What do you think of my Lazy Man's team? Out of food, huh? Well, or wait, what do I got here? 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, I could practically sacrifice him because I can't remove these stupid boots. So there's almost no point in keeping him. But I think I need more food for another 5-star. Oh, I got enough for that. The team died pretty quickly, I will admit. But I was just doing a very basic test run earlier. Not on stream, just testing it on my phone at work. Oh, get him all the way up. What do I get? Speed, okay. Let's see what accuracy is still 247. I want to look at all these I have. So no imprint there, that's crit damage. That's on Hippolyta with the imprint. No imprint. HP there. So I have 2 HPs. Okay. That's potentially good. What's on him? Also HP with the Soul Day. Okay. So I have 3 of those. Interesting. Okay. So, do I have one more that has HP? I don't. That's fine. I could probably try and grind one of those from, what is it, 129? No, 28. Who do I still have stuff on? Okay. So my plan was to get that one dude to put his bleeds up and essentially just put Isolde's passive with HP on World Breakers, and just stay alive as long as possible and see. Yeah. It's not on auto, but I'm trying to get. I'm not gonna win I'm not gonna do the most damage. So my goal now is to do the best auto team I can do. Does that make sense? I'll leave the contest winning to the pros like you. What are you doing with your team though? With all your farming? I should put those weapons on people. That's fine, I'll figure that out later. Actually, maybe I should do that before I forget. World splitter right here? Nope. But I am gonna do that real quick. So I have right now. Oh, I have her passive on there. He puts out. I wonder if I should leave that. Because he does have healing, doesn't he? Doesn't he put mend out somewhere? No. Did I imagine that? Huh, I must have. Or maybe I did it for the HP. Oh, that must be why it's on there. But if he does healing, so that's at 30. LOL, pros like me. I'm not even in the top 50 anymore, and I've been trying to find the silver bullet, but all day I've been coming up with nothing. I have no idea what I could do to change and make. I know it's hard, man, right? Uh, where did I get? I don't even know what my top score was. I'm gonna actually look real quick. $26. Ooh, I'm now out of the almost out of the 186, so pushing me out. Anyways, who am I looking at here? Yeah, I already got his. What do I have Heimdall's? I just gave him that. I can surely do something better, but I don't know what right now. So I got Shamash. Where's this dude? Yeah. Give him more HP also. That one's crit damage. Yeah, good enough. What is his? That's also HP. Okay. Isn't one of these? Oh, I thought I had. Ooh. Oh, that's right. I was farming one. Duh. So I got those two equipped. Wait, who am I doing again? 1, 2, 3. Shoot. Oh yeah, this dude. I went past him. 4. Wait, I thought I had 5 in my head. So that's 1, 2. Who the heck else was I gonna put in there? 3. Does she put shield? Maybe I should just put her in here. Oh, but she has something with it all. I'll put like blaze on there, right? I don't want that. I need to get better gear. I'm stuck at 90. What's your team for 90? Oh, maybe I was gonna put her in. Oh, but she does do shield. And I didn't want somebody overwriting. Man, who the hell else was I going to put in there? I know I thought of a team. What does Green Knight do? Drain. Taunt. Taunt. Doesn't he have some type of buff strip thing? I don't... Who the hell was I gonna do for my... I don't even know. Maybe I'll just throw Zeus in for now. Till I figure out something better. So there's 1, 2... 3. Or maybe I should use Hippolyta. Defense up, ward. So she doesn't put out any shield. But what does she really give me? Defense up. Oh, she does play shield. Interesting. I can't read. Charm's not gonna do anything. What does Corrupt do? Steal any buff placed. Okay. I thought Zeus was the hardest hitting in wave clear. He is for sure. But he does not work that well on bosses. You want like damage over time or max HP stuff for the bosses. Man, who? I thought I had a team. What does this dude do? I'm pretty sure he puts out a shield. Yeah, shield. Yeah, what Stang said. He is, but not for bosses. So if I don't even know who the hell I'm putting, do I really need more of these axes right now? I guess I can get heroes from it, but I can get heroes from other places. What else should I also farm? 130 is books. What's 140? Just heroes? Alright, maybe we'll do this. Still have a weapon on him. I don't have a weapon on her. Whatever, we'll see if it works though. Yeah, Jason, I would say you're stuck on 90. Do you have Zox or Ramses? They're good. Epics, I don't really know. In terms of dot damage, but Beowulf, Guang Yu has what? He has some type of debuff. Drain. Yeah, that's right, Drain. And then if you have Drain on the boss, he does max HP. What is the low level hero form? I'm not sure what you mean. Oh, Achilles, right? Duh, Achilles has a bleed. Can't believe I forgot that. What is the low level hero form act or below 90? I only have the dragon. Well, yeah, that's what we're saying, you know. If you, man, freaking, I want low level. Oh, I guess I got a 2-star. I got 5 of them. Oh, that's actually good. Okay. Yeah, use like, you know, Achilles has bleed. He's very good. Beowulf, max damage HP. Ramses, Lady Zox, Guang Yu, all the starters. Oh yeah, you can't put burn. That makes the dragon fill its ultimate even faster if you use blaze on them. That's why you want to use the damage over times that are not blaze, so it doesn't fill the ultimate as quick. Oh, you can also, I forgot, this is part of my team. Farm some Isoldes from, I don't know, level 40 or 50 and get some her passives and put them on your team and have at least one defender, so when you get hit you get passively healed. That's a big thing too. That's how I got past 90. Forgot about that. That's a very crucial part to the plan, to get passively healed. Yeah, or you do that manual. I'm too lazy for that. If RSM or Zav were here, or JKG, they'd be saying auto kings for the win. Although I definitely manualed a lot of the later stages, 130-ish and up, practically autoed all of them, or manualed all of them, I should say. But yeah, get those Isolde passives, Jason, and get a defender. Get Brunhild or Hippolyta on there, and then get some passive healing when you get attacked. And by 90, man, I did have probably like half my team uh at 60. Like 2 of them were 60, I think, at that fight. The Aztec bird. You mean Quetzalcoatl, the snake bird? Is that what you're talking about? I didn't know he had bleed. Or you mean somebody else? The Aztec bird. New. Brunhild. Not new. I have many copies. I don't have them. I don't have any of the epics. Well, yeah, you gotta farm the characters, man. Like I said, 40 or 50 will get you some Isolde imprints. I can't remember which one. If you can do 60 again, I think it drops heroes. So you should get some epics from there. Or maybe even 40 or 50, I don't remember. The Chinese guy, the dude with the white hair. What the heck's his name? Is that the one? Shinigami, talking about that dude. I don't think he has any damage over time though. He has a bunch of debuffs that are good, but I don't think any are damage over time, are they? Yeah, she doesn't stack bleed, but she still has bleed, doesn't she? Or am I not remembering? The gray, yeah. That's what I call him too, man. The green, or what do I call him? Something similar to that. Yeah, Shishi. That's who you're talking about. Yeah, he can definitely do work as far as keeping the team alive if you had some of those Isolde passives, because when he gets hit, you get 2.5 healing of whoever has that on their passive. Or on their on their weapon, that imprint. There we go. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, man, to me it sounds like you need to farm some champs from lower stages. Hopefully you got some of that energy left that we got today. What was it? 3K, I think. That's my recommendation. Farm some of those champs that can help you. Or, in my opinion, misuse the energy trying to farm better gear and possibly get past it. But yeah, definitely putting Blaze on the dragon is a bad idea. Don't do that. You're making the ultimate come around quicker. You know, I'm getting some good spirits, man. Good stuff. Actually, that might, yeah, whatever. We'll stop it here and see what kind of food I can build. I don't have 60s. I don't have 50s. Bro, know the starter. Okay. Yeah. If you don't have any 60s or 50s, uh, I, I honestly think even if you build the right team at 40, you're probably not going to get past it. Because they did up the boss stats, excuse me, for 90. So it's harder than it was in the other waves. So yeah, I would say farm champs to get your team stronger and try and get some of those champs that we were just talking about. I mean, I don't remember. Stang, do you remember uh where you were at for 90? I don't think I had any 40s. You know what? I might have. I might have had Drac at 40. But other than that, nobody. It's probably not strong enough, I would guess, due to them upping the sort of making the bosses harder. I don't think I got anything right. Yeah, I can't do that, but I can do that. Actually, I should have checked that. Maybe one of those gives me a... Oh, and I don't have enough blue stones? That's surprising. Huh. That's very surprising. There you go. I didn't know what pool he was in, but yeah, if Stang knows he's in there, then go for that. That's probably your quickest path. But you got to keep him alive. Or, no, you don't. Even if he dies, if you can just stay alive, the bleeds will stay on there. So, never mind. You don't have to keep him alive. Blue stones, huh? Is it the harder one? Is it 45? It is. Dang it. The mummy stage, I think. I think this is all mummies. Oh, why don't I have Heimdall out here? I should just have him helping out. Duh. Jason, how much energy do you have right now? is going on here? Man, that was a tanky boy. That's funny. When I need purples, I couldn't get them. When I need blues, can't get them. But are you making another run right now, staying, or still just trying to figure out what to do? What the hell? Everybody got whatever the hell that is? Oh, I can't even click it because I'm auto running. That's a solid 2,000 healing. I guess closer to 17. Whatever. Man, this run is not going quickly. This is not what I wanted. They have retaliate and... Or do they? How do they keep attacking? Oh, they do. Retaliate. Okay, ward's gone. Radiance. Yeah, I should have put Heimdall in here. Whatever. Not a big deal. Ooh, I wonder if I have a Mjolnir with defense percent. And just give Heimdall. I am farming for some dupe heroes trying to get level 5 Awakened Sphinx. What stage are you farming? Because I did 135 last night at your suggestion. I think I used 1.6k and didn't get them once. $20? I thought I got some. What the heck? What the heck? A little over 4,000? Bro. Yeah, if staying is pretty sure Achilles is an 85 or 80, just farm that. You gotta get him in 4,000 energy. I would say it's damn near impossible not to. You got 4? Man, I haven't... How much energy do you think you've put in, though? Like, what's your guess on energy expended per Sphinx? Like 2k? Or are you getting quicker drops than that? I forget, is Sphinx a defender? I'm pretty sure I asked that yesterday, so I'm repeating myself, but I can't remember. $4,400 and that'll go up as I clear levels. Yeah. But you can't go up levels right now. So use the 4,000 to get you an Achilles. And for Achilles, you definitely will have to manual it. Like Stang said, you'll have to use the A1 and just stack those bleeds. Because you don't want to rip them off. That's what his ultimate does. Kind of like Drax. There you go. Couldn't think of the name. But that That is the wisdom of the crowd, aka me and Stang. I think AoE debuffer may be some kind of kill mechanic. What do you mean AoE debuffer? What's that in reference to? Dang it, this stupid dragon died. Okay, I need, I think a little bit more. 2 more, I think. Unless I need those for, oh wait, I'm on the lot, or no, I'm not. So I might need more. Also, guys, I'm out of pre-made thumbnails I made. So when I stream tomorrow, I'll have to make a thumb. And then I don't know if I'll be able to stream Thursday because I have to go right to the doctor's office after work. And I don't know how late I'll get home. She is a defender and got 3 really fast. 20 runs? Bro, I feel cheated. I'm not kidding when I say I put 1.6k energy in last night staying in. Like, I got 3 legendaries, but guess what? None of them were Sphinx. But then it went cold for a very long time, and now I got 30 runs with no legends. Yeah. Sounds about right. Sounds like me yesterday. But aren't we're getting more energy again tomorrow, right? Aren't we almost getting energy every day till the end of Alpha now? Do you want to use Sphinx for one? Sphinx? Yeah, I was gonna try him. And welcome back, Elfie. I'm going to hit it when the game disappears Friday. What are you gonna hit? I don't understand. Hit the weed to cure your depression? Although I think weed is technically a depressant, so maybe not. I mean, what is your best damage? 26? I think you were here when I did it. Oh, hate it? Yeah, for sure, man. I already said that too. I'm pre-bummed. I was actually messaging Ragewood a little bit on Discord about that earlier. And he said, well, I still got to do stuff for the website and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, but we don't really get to play it. It's not the same. Although, I don't know. Maybe he has access to like a test server since he works for Hades now. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I imagine if they had a test server, they would give content creators access, so. Because I believe he works for like Hades, like hellhades.com, but he doesn't work for Fateless, so he's not an internal employee, so I don't know if he has access to the test build. I don't think he does, but I'm not sure. I didn't ask him. That should be something I should ask him. Does he have secret access he's not telling us about? I got 32 mil, still don't get how tops people are doing so much. Well, I don't either, man. I wonder if... I haven't watched any of the videos for whatever the Green Knight cheese is, where you like keep taunt up. I don't know if that has something to do with it, but it might. but I haven't watched any videos. Speaking of Ragewood, I think he did make one about it, but I haven't watched that one yet that he made. $32 is pretty good though. What was your strategy for 32? Also, people are up in their damage because I'm pretty low now. Let's see. Ooh, somebody's at 200. Then a couple in the 140s, couple in the 130s, couple in the 120s, a bit more in the 100 to the 114 range. One close to 190. So yeah, it's pretty well spread out, I guess. A lot of close oh shoot. A lot of close scores among the ranks other than that guy that's at 200. That's got to be a manual with some like secret sauce that nobody knows about. DL told me he got a pretty good score, but I already forgot what it was. Let's check. DLDS is 30th with 66.7. Nice. Good for you, DL. There's a healthy score. Heimdall, Sphinx, Shamash, Dracula, and Pangu. What are you using Pangu for? The defense down? Like you got more initiative on him? And I assume that's a manual run. I haven't been paying attention how many freaking stones I got. Defense down and speed down. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. So you're doing the more initiative build. Oh, am I gonna wipe? For the first time ever? Man, this run's not going too well, is it? What did you see the guy that had like 70 trillion damage on uh level 51? I assume you mean 151 because of some weird revive mechanic and stacking some guy's damage, and he was doing unbelievable damage every time. Are you talking about the for wave 2 there, Jason? Because I think that had something to do with Heimdall like reapplying. Man, I can't believe I actually died here. That's funny. Uh, Something about him reapplying. Or no, you know what it was? It was something to do with like when you used acid, and then when acid expired, it reapplied like the stats somehow. Um, so essentially your stats just kept growing and growing. Like essentially how I understand it is the bug work like you have your stats and then acid gets put on you or whoever and you lose your stats. I think you're just supposed to lose like your armor set, but you lose I believe your actual like defense stat or something. And then once the acid expires or gets cleansed or whatever, your stats go back to what they were, but then it applies that stat additionally, I think is what was happening. So that's why people were getting like crazy damage, if I remember correctly. Something like that. Alright, so I need some more food. How much gold? Oh, I don't have that much gold. Oof. 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 What's your guys' gold looking at? Anyone else starting to get poor with all this, like, trying different stuff? Oh, I got a Loki. What? I have two more Lokis. What the hell? Where did they come from? That'll help me with 151. Loki's the best. 151 Ultimate Champion. You've never seen a better 151 champ than Loki. Where's my boy? There he is. Oh, where did I get this from? Actually, I'll save that. And then Shamash was what? The best? I agree. Oh, am I out of XP? What in the hell, man? Ooh, I am. Jeez. Why are you farming so low? Farm up higher if you can, or can you not farm up higher? Who am I not using right now that might have HP gear? Shamash. That's a nice HP substat. That's only a 2 quality though. I don't want that. Defense. Those substats are not great, but why do I have all this HP? I must have built Pangu a long time ago and just never went back to use him. Flat HP. Flat HP. Mm-hmm. Oh, that was flat. I was like, oh, man, those substats suck too. Please tell me I one quality boots. Those suck. But I might have to take them. Flat. He's not gonna really do much damage, but those are better than those 1 stars. One thing that sucks too about the alpha is the fact that we can't build like presets for gear. So when you're doing this, I can't just, if I had something good, you know, I can't just be like yank it off of somebody, like the whole set, you know. Have to do that. Yeah, those suck too. Can you get HP percent on the gloves? No, you can't. Okay. HP, HP substat. And I got a lot of stuff to roll up. Millions gone just like that. And this is only a 2. I'm still going to roll it up even though it's away. 2.4. Jeez. All right. We will throw Zeus in there just as a... What am I trying to say? Placeholder. Oh, he's only 52 because I can't level him up. What the hell's... What's his name? Oh, there he is. All right, guys, let's see how this auto run goes. This is the penultimate run. Dude, I would love to have a filter for gear and auto. Yeah, yeah. Selling one by one is very annoying. That's why I haven't like sold anything. It's too annoying to click through. I thought I had like 3 different Isolde passives out there. I mean, I guess I'm seeing a good amount of heals. What is that heart thing? Does that prevent you from getting healed? Is that what the hell that is? No. That's vulnerable. Oh, he's already dead. And he only got 3 of his bleeds out so far. I'm sure they'll have some of that stuff with beta. Some little quality of life stuff we get to test. Probably something to do with filters, heroes, and gear. I really hope there's some type of quick sell function or something. So you're gonna have to click on each one and then click the sell thing and then click OK. I hope there's something kind of like Raid where you hit sell and then you can click everything and then sell it. So we have 7 so far, not bad. Yeah, this team is not. I don't think he's been rezzed yet. Why did... Okay, this team sucks hard. So who do I... Does Brunhild... Maybe I'll have to go... I think she does put shields out, though, and that's the problem. I don't want her overriding Heimdall's shields. Hard fail, boys. Hard fail. Attack down, which is good. Intercept. See, she does have a shield, though. Hasten Radiant. Also places shield. Yeah, see, I just don't want that. I just don't. Is it possible to get a defender who doesn't put a shield up? No. What up, Fire? How's it going? I'm just theory crafting the worst teams ever, and it's just doing nothing. Hmm. Sphinx? Oh my gosh. Are you serious, bro? So exactly who I wanted. Okay. All right. Well, I guess back to I don't know. Does anyone? Yeah, but I don't want him to put his shield up and then overwrite Heimdall's shield. That's the problem. Does anyone have a recommendation where to farm Sphinx besides 135? Because I'm not having the luck that Stang had on that stage. But now I'm using Isis and Heimdall. Both have shields and it's working out nicely. Does she put up big shields too? But here's the thing, you're probably doing it on manual too, right, Alfie? I'm trying to be lazy. I'm trying to figure out the best auto team. That's what I'm trying to figure out. But besides that, does anyone have a recommendation besides 135 to farm Sphinx? And spreads one buff. Oh, that's kind of cool. 50% HP and 50 if Horus is revived. Also place Radiance too. Okay. Let's check out her awakenings. Mend. Oh yeah, that's OP. That's good. After reviving, place Immortal. That is good. Well, yesterday I got Sphinx from 150. I don't even know with how badly I've bastardized my teams. If I can... Oh wait, this is where I was getting nothing but imprints. That's right, you were trying to sabotage me. I forgot about that. I forgot about the sabotage of... How many heroes do I have? 114? Ooh, I gotta clear out some space before I start this farming. Although... Let's just roll up her in case I do. Oh, I don't have any. I forgot about that. Alright. Well, then we'll just crunch a bunch. There we go. That'll work. Crunch a bunch of heroes. I'm gonna keep those so I can yank some more Isolde passives. 2's probably enough. Did you guys ever think you would see someone get to the point in the game where they're just like, I'm just gonna crunch these epics. I have no need for them other than food. It is kind of wild, isn't it? Man, do you guys wanna... I've been crunching epics from the start if they aren't good. You guys want to hear about a fun meeting I had today at work? What up, Pono? Did you get any further, bro? I forget where you were stuck, but I remember you were stuck. Man, I got a lot of Isolde, apparently. I think that was all from 135 last night. No, I'm still on 90. I'm going to call it. It's all your fault at this point. Okay, I'll take credit, man. Credit? Or not credit, accept blame. There you go. I'll take what I did to find out that I'm using my dragon who puts down burn is a bad idea. For sure, that is a bad idea for a dragon stage. Oh, who did I have going here? Was it this? I feel like that team was moving slowly, though. I feel like this actually went quicker. Hmm. Anyways, even though nobody said yes, I'm still going to tell you about the fun meeting I had today at work. So I am doing work for this PM to like update drawings that we have to give to the police department. So if there's ever like an emergency in any of the locations, they can use it to like whatever the hell SWAT does. I don't know. And apparently it's been a thing. Like this city has been asking for them for a while. So I started months ago working where I'm working. And this lady would like tell me to do stuff. And I'd just ask her, like, how are you tracking this? And like she literally like pointed up at her head. She goes, "Oh, it's all up here." And I was telling her, I was like, "Yeah, we can't, like that's not how you track projects. Like that's a bad idea. Like if you disappear, how's anyone gonna know? If I die too, like how's anyone gonna know? Right? There has to be like somewhere they can look." So I made like an initial spreadsheet that was separated by like the type of buildings and stuff, and looked at the files to see like what the date stamp was, like the last time they were edited or created, that type of thing. And said, you know, in the long term we should really work on that or whatever. Because we're actively like updating maps to give to the police. But today we had a meeting with like a bunch of higher up people, some like dude, I don't even know what he does, and his assistant and some other lady. And then like the PM I work for, her boss was in there. And they essentially asked for, because some dude with the police has been like hounding this one lady, like, where are the maps? Where are the maps? Like once a week for months or something. And they essentially asked for the spreadsheet I told her we should create that she didn't think was necessary. So that was fun. At one point, I just started laughing, like in the meeting while they were saying what they needed. And the lady was like, "Well, you get what I'm saying then, right?" I was like, "Yeah, I get it." I brought this up months ago because I was having trouble tracking what she wanted me to do. So that's fun. But at least I didn't get fired when I just started laughing in the middle of a important meeting, right? Quote, important meeting. That's one of the things. So like one thing too is they mark like where the all the emergency cutoffs for like power and electricity is, and like you have to know what certain type of rooms are and stuff. It's not super complicated. I'm not an architect or anything. I just know how to use AutoCAD because of what I did in school. And but the lady I work for, who's a PM, I think her degree is actually in architecture, which is funny because like you don't need an architecture degree for the level we're doing. It's pretty basic stuff. I'm being purposefully vague because I don't know what the policy of the place I work is with uh like social media type stuff or whatever, which I guess this is sort of like that. But yeah, that was fun. Makes sense why they want this information. If they know where the power is, they can cut it off and they're like, yeah, exactly. They know how it's designed. They can determine examples, say, let's have those hostages in room blah blah, inform SWAT. They can go north wall, and yeah, pretty much that's what they're looking for. Pretty much. But yeah, like I said months ago, we should have a way to track this all so you can like look at it and like in 30 seconds just say where we're at, like, because the problem is it's a big organization and there's probably like over 100 buildings, and projects get done like they literally, demolish the inside, so the inside layout's completely different and there's no updated map. So that's why they want stuff like this done in cases of emergency. I don't know if you necessarily like that job, but it sounds like it's kind of, oh, it's not, man. It's very low paying and I'm super overqualified. But it was like the only interview I got after putting out a bunch of interviews, and generally in Alaska, man, it's not usually that hard to get interviews. So I don't know if my resume just sucks. I gotta like update it or something. Do I have an engineering degree? Maybe. In fact, I do, man. In fact, I do. What kind of mechanical? I wanted to do automotive, but they don't have that up here, and I wasn't gonna pay like $40,000 a year to go somewhere. Because last time I checked, uh, like if you go to the college up here, it's like almost like 40% of your tuition, essentially, like what you would have to pay if the state didn't fund it. So it would be like 40%. So you're only paying like 60% of your tuition. Well, why in the world do you want to be? That has nothing to do with your engineering, your work right now, because it's not. Yeah, yeah. But like I said, it's like the only interview I got. Well, actually, I did get an interview at like a small firm. Are you a car guy? Oh yeah, for sure. But I'm like pretty allergic to dogs, and they were a dog-friendly office. So once I was there, I told them, oh, thanks, but sorry, I can't work here. Can't be around dogs all day. I'm a car guy in the sense that I love cars, but I am not a car guy in the sense that I own very many, or rather, even more than one. I could not live without my dog, although it will eventually die and I have to get a new one, but I can't live. I mean, I get it. I I don't know what happened, man. Like, I don't want to get weird conspiracy type stuff on here, but I got like a super bad staph infection years ago. At this point, it was like 8 years ago. Um, I had to take uh, I had to take two different kinds of antibiotics, and then those antibiotics gave me C. diff, which I also then had to take antibiotics for. So out of like 3 months, I was only not on antibiotics for like 2 weeks. And while I got better from the infection, I just like slowly kept getting sicker and sicker, and actually was sick for like 7 or so years till I got some information, and I'm still not like back to normal, and according to them I never will be, but at least I'm not where I was like 2ish years ago before I found out what was going on. And like, I'm not saying don't take antibiotics, because I would be dead right now if I didn't take them. Do I have Lyme disease? No. I did have a doctor tell me that, but then I did a test. So here's the thing. I did a test, and I didn't know this at the time, but one of the doctors I went to was a kind of like a quack doctor. But I did not know that at the time, only went there a few times. And I took this test, and then I went to a literal like infectious disease specialist who was like, yeah, this isn't really a good test the way it works. And she explained why it's not really a good test. And then basically explained to me like the doctor I was seeing, that she ends up seeing a lot of her patients because she does weird stuff like, ooh, a Heimdall, that's nice. Has you drink like that weird pH water, like that's gonna do something. She wanted me to get all my fillings out. She did this weird, I forget what she called it, to see like if I was allergic to stuff, but she would literally like put it in my hand and have me hold my arm out and push my arm down, and that was how she determined my level of sensitivity to said items. So like I knew once that happened I should stop going there, but like she didn't bust that out on the first visit, so it took a while. You do realize, like, people don't tell you, but Lyme disease tests are most useful pulling out for pregnancy tests. They're severely inaccurate. Yeah, that's kind of what I found out. Because the one I took essentially said I had some type of like protein in my urine or something. But then like the infectious disease doctor was like, yeah, this is not a good test. She basically ran like tests that she used and was like, no, you look normal. I don't think. She's like, I know you're sick, and I know you've heard this a lot, because I just went and saw her years later. She was like, but unfortunately I can't tell you what's going on. When will they just do allergy tests? Oh, I did that as well, but that was like a year ago, so I know a bunch of stuff I'm allergic to as well. Hence how I know I'm allergic to dogs now. Although I figured that one out just being around them. But the point of that long story was when I was a kid, we had dogs and I loved them as well. So I understand you wanting your dog around. Well, the only one is Spinal Tap. Well, I don't think I have it, because based on what they told me, I have gotten better following the guidelines, but it's basically a genetic thing that does not have a cure, but I've still improved by following essentially the protocol, like not eating certain things, taking certain supplements. So it's definitely improved. Like, man, it used to be so bad, like I couldn't even walk up like a flight of stairs without getting tired. And my old job, to like get up to it, they had this weird like zigzag, so it was almost like it was like a little bit longer. I used to literally have to walk up like half of it, take a break for like a minute, and then finish walking up. Not anymore. I'm not like in as good a shape as I was before, but I can certainly, walk around for a couple hours and stuff. Whereas before, like, Like literally, man, walking upstairs would take me out. So, but the point of that is, I still believe in antibiotics because, like I said, without them, I'd be dead of sepsis, and that's a terrible way to die. But anyways, enough of me revealing my life story. How did we get on that? I don't remember. Yep, just an extenuation of soap. Soap was step one. Antibiotics was step two. Oh yeah, Stang asked me if I was a car guy. I am. Let's do some car talk. What kind of car talk do you guys want to talk about? I was trying to buy. So right now I have a full-size truck, which gets like the worst gas mileage ever. It was I guess like 11 miles to the gallon. For example, human history until the invention of antibiotics, the average life expectancy until 1890 was about 35 years old, which meant half the human population that has ever lived up to 1890 died by that time they were 35 years old. True, but part of that is that stat is a bit misrepresented because for a long time so many people just died in childbirth like the kid did. So it's based on people dying literally at like a day old. So that heavily skewed the stat. Once people stopped dying in childbirth, the average life expectancy went way up just because of that. So it was like if you eliminated that, the life expectancy actually hasn't gone up like a very large amount. I mean, it's still like 10 years in the past 100 years, but it's not, 35 to 83 or whatever if you eliminate childbirth deaths, because that was like the leading cause for such a long time, and that heavily skewed the stat. But anyways, I have a full-size truck now. It gets terrible gas mileage. So I was looking at I've mostly bought GM vehicles throughout my life. I don't know why. Just my first truck I bought was a Chevy, and I guess I kind of stuck with it. But Chevy transmissions are terrible right now. And not like I have a ton of money either. But I've been trying to look for either a mid-size or a small truck to get as a replacement and sell that one. I don't really. You can have a car up here, like Subarus, or find something that sits a little higher. But the roads in Alaska are dog shit. We get like giant hot potholes, so a low car just is never a good idea. Every time I see somebody with one, I just think, what are you doing? You got a Ford, yeah? Fords are good too, man. I don't know, is Ford having any like generic problems like GM right now where their transmissions all suck? Although they supposedly say that's fixed now and it was fixed in like 23 or something. Well, I mean, if you got a Silverado, no, I got a Sierra right now. You have this, it's just anybody that doesn't want to go with a Toyota Tacoma or Toyota Prado is mad. However, I'm a Jeep man. Dodge has always been a shit transmission. So don't get a Dodge, okay? Got that. I was thinking about Toyotas, man. Like, Toyotas are like Hondas. They're bulletproof. You could practically shoot the thing, put a bullet through the block, and probably still keep running. Obviously not as well, but keep running. So yeah, Toyota's on the list for sure. That I do know. And they said, I was reading Toyota's supposedly going to come out with a small truck to compete with the Ford Maverick, which, if you like the Ford Maverick, that's fine. I don't really consider it a truck, even though it's truck shaped. But seeing as Toyota made small, great trucks back in the day, I'm hoping it'll be a small, great truck again. Maybe I'll look into that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if you haven't seen that Top Gear thing, I believe they used a Toyota Helix in theirs. But yeah, they literally put it on top of a building and collapse the building. They tie it down on a beach and the tide comes in and out. It still starts. Unfortunately, the Toyota Helix sucks now. It's like a garbage looking truck. But the old ones, super great. Oh yeah, I forgot they also dropped it from a helicopter. Yeah, they don't have the Helix here anymore either, man. I just looked it up. It's like it's one of those trucks they sell in like Indonesia and China. It's like one of their like cheaper Asian market trucks now. It's not a good like it's not one of their top trucks anymore. I don't know why they did that since they were so good. They replaced them in the United States for a while with I think it was called the T100. I don't know if it was what it was called outside the US, but they were still pretty good, but those have been gone. I think the T100 got replaced by the Tacoma, which I don't know how you go from like a small truck, which was mid-size then, to what's now like a full-size truck, I think. But yeah, supposedly Toyota's coming out with whatchamacallit, a small truck again, that's what I'm saying. So it said that the Helix was the same thing. What? No, it can't be. That can't be right. Well, I may be wrong. I'll look it up later. So, Stang, what kind of a truck you got? You just got a F-150? Oh, so is that why you have Stang in there, like Mustang? Did I just put that together finally? Just did 41 on 151. I cannot beat 42 no matter what I do, upgrade or change. Sorry, not the same vehicle itself. I'm just saying it was the American version. The small pickup Toyota has that sold. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. I gotcha. Uh, man, Sting, you want to hear a very disappointing Mustang story? So I was getting gas one time and I saw this Mustang pull up and it was like the white version of Murdered Out. You know what I'm saying? Instead of Murdered Out, but it was with white paint. And I was like, what's going on? Is that like a special edition? Did they do that or something? They were getting gas and they were like on the other side, but of the, like I was on the far end, then you have the middle row, then they're on the other far end. And I see it over there. And somehow I finished filling up gas before it does, which also surprised me, or they were just doing something in their car or whatever. But 23 F-150 800. Oh, so you got the Baja then? Isn't that what it's called? Or no, not the Baja, the Raptor. Or wait, isn't there a Baja version of the Raptor? I don't know. But anyway, Stang. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, "Oh, I'm going to wait cuz I just want to hear the Mustang, right? I just want to hear that V8 sound." They started it and it sounded like a Honda and I was like, "What the fuck is going on?" I was severely disappointed. But anyway, so I googled it like all white Mustang blah 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 cuz it looked brand new. I don't know what year it was at the time. And I found out it was like the EcoBoost version of the Mustang and I was like, "Dang it." And it had a 4-cylinder. I was like, "This is so disappointing." I was waiting for that classic V8 sound and I got nothing. Nothing, man. The mid 90s, they built the new Mustang based on the old one, which is still plastic, but up. They built the new Mustangs were shit. They looked shit and they were slow as shit. Tell me how you really feel, Pono. That is the Baja Raptor. We're ready to do Baja from factory, and they had, unique fork. Yeah, I know, dude. My stepdad bought one used like a couple years ago for like 80 grand. And I was like, why do you need this? I was like, you don't need this. He has like 12 dogs that he just like does the old man dog thing. He's always sending me pictures of his dogs, puts a handkerchief around their neck. You know what I'm talking about. Like old guys who are obsessed with their dog, except he has like, he doesn't have 12. I think he has 5. But either way, he has a ton of dogs. It was the EcoBoost Stang, it was, and it was very disappointing. So if you have an 800 horsepower, did you just get a custom engine like putting it, or did you put turbochargers on it? Because there's no way that's not like a special version of the F-150 then. Like, what's going on? You got to tell us more, man. My brother-in-law bought one brand new. Had the 7.2 liter or what? I can't remember. And it was on the side of the truck. It was black. He added one of the black decals, so I didn't really see the decals on the side of the bed. Yeah. Yeah. Those are expensive trucks too, man. Especially brand new. I hadn't even been watching that. Have I got any other legendaries, or did I just get that one Heimdall? Let's go check. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. Do you have a special version of the Mustang? What was that one called? Is it the Twin Snake or something? That special Shelby one? Is that the one you got that has like 800 horsepower stock or something? Yeah. But there's a special edition one that goes that high because the normal one isn't that high, right? The normal Shelby, it's like 550 or something. Let's Google it. Let's see if I can suss this out. 800 horsepower Mustang. Let's see what comes up. 2020 Ford Mustang GTD. Maybe that's what Stang has. That's a pretty sweet ride there, bro. $300,000? Dang. Don't tell nobody where you live in chat, bro. We might. No, I just had mine built by a company called Bren Speed. Okay. I haven't heard of them. I assume they're probably like Callaway, but for like Ford products. Bren Speed. Edelbrock comes up. That's a good choice, man. Who doesn't like Edelbrock? Yeah. Yeah, they look like Callaway, but for Mustangs. Okay. All right, I get it. I love golf. I play it all the time. I have a set of Callaway. It's not the same Callaway. I think it's a different Callaway, man. Uh, like if you just Google Callaway Corvette, it'll come up. If you were so inclined to look it up. More epics. Well, I got one. Oh, you were being funny. Callaway Golf. Man, so my brother moved and he had a bunch of clubs, and I don't know anything about golf. So I just started Googling them and like looking up the club price. And he had almost 2 full sets. He had like a couple irons, or maybe he had 1 iron missing and like a putter missing from the other set, and then like other random clubs, like a bunch of drivers and stuff. So I put it up for like $300 because I Googled all the clubs. I figured out what they were, and then I did like 10% under because I was just trying to get rid of it because he moved away and just left this shit. My mom was like, get this stuff out of my house. I was like, I'll sell it, but I'm keeping the money. And my brother was like, whatever. And mom was like, fine. Uh, so I put him up for like $300, and some dude like on Facebook Marketplace like just put a comment and said, ha ha, like indicating it was too high or whatever. And then I literally sold them the next day. I'm like, okay, I don't know why you thought that was so outrageous. But nuts to him. I didn't reply and say suck on that with like a picture of the cash, but they sold pretty quickly. It was about a week total that I had them up. Which is funny too because where did my brother live? So he didn't live in Kenai, but he lived like in so there's like Kenai, Sterling, and something else, and he lived somewhere else around there. And then he brought him when he moved back home to Anchorage. And so the guy was actually from Kenai and was in town and just messaged me. And he said, yeah, I'm taking him back down there. So my brother bought him from like a pawn shop, brought him here, left him. Some guy bought him and brought him back. Returned from whence they came. So you how serious of a golf player are you, Pono? What's your handicap, as they say? I know enough about that because my dad played a lot when I was a kid. He actually kind of got me a job at a golf course when I was like 17, but they said I had to be there at 4 a.m. So I just told him I found another job, which was not true, but I wasn't going to be there at like 4 a.m. when I was like 17. That just was not going to happen. Because I was going to have to go out and do like whatever they do, stuff with the greens and get crap ready. Because they didn't open till like 7 or 8. But yeah, trying to get a 17-year-old to a job at 4 a.m. was not going to happen. But funny enough, the job I did find, like a month later, making pizza at Little Caesars. I worked there for like 5 years. I can eat a lot. Like, I'm pretty skinny. But like when I was younger and I used to work out more before I started not feeling well, I'd literally eat like 2 meals worth of dinner. Like when me and my wife first started dating, if we went out to eat somewhere, I would order like 2 dinners. And at one point she finally just asked, she's like, are you trying to impress me or something? She's like, you don't have to eat that much. I was like, no, I'm actually eating less. If you weren't with me, I would order even more food. But literally, one, I'll be starving. Two, I can like get by. I told her, I was like, I would eat those two and you and me would hang out. And then when you went home, I would go back to my house and cook myself like another dinner and eat it. I don't know how many calories I used to eat in a day, but man, I ate so much, man. And I still eat quite a bit, but not like I used to. Mainly now because I do it just gives me terrible heartburn, so I have to eat less. Here's the V8 sound you wanted. Is there supposed to be a link there? I don't see anything. Maybe I'm using chatbot. I wonder if it's if I have to actually go to YouTube to see it. Hold. Let me pull it up. Hopefully you guys don't get an echo for a second before I can mute it. Oh, it's already muted. Okay. Huh. Oh, I see what you're saying. I should go to that website and look at it. I gotcha. I got you, bro. Did I start? Oh, I should reply to this dude. Yeah, I'll go listen later. You guys don't need to hear it unless you want me to play. Do you guys want the VA? Oh, is my sound even on for the game? It's not even on. Idiot. You guys care if I turn the game sound on? Do I have Discord? Yeah, I do. Indeed, I do. How do I copy my... There you go. There you go, Stang. There's the my username if you wanted to send me something. Now everyone don't spam me a bunch of ridiculous crap on Discord. Oh, that's funny. The Twitch one says mentions you. Interesting. I didn't even look. How much energy do I have left? One legendary. All right, this one's gonna be a legendary too, boys. Oh yeah, I should check if my wife texted me. No, she did not. Okay. What? Nothing? Oh, I still got like 2K energy. Nice. What are you sending me, Stang? Is it some of your some sound from your vehicle? All right. Here goes the legendary. I'm calling it. Legendary. Nope. Okay. Here's a good question for everyone who's out there right now. The standard end of the Fateless podcast question. What myths or legends do you guys want to see in the game? Adam actually said mine. Bigfoot or Sasquatch. I forget which one he said. Because I do know Simon said something about a Native American faction could be cool in the future, and I feel like Sasquatch could fit in with that pretty well. But then besides that, I was thinking, because he did also say something about like what you call it, like they're not gonna have how do I see request? There we go. Pending. Accepted, Stang. They're not gonna have like gunpowder, at least not yet. And that came up when JKG said he wanted like a pirate themed faction. He said it could be, but they wouldn't have like the pistols, even if they were like the flint pistols, you know, because they're not gonna have gunpowder. And not that I necessarily think we should have guns or anything, but I was thinking kind of a caveat way around that. And something I wanted to see a faction on anyways was like based on like the lost city of Atlantis, you know, that whole sort of like, I don't know what you want to call it, like Aztec level society, but with like kind of more, or not level society, but kind of like almost like um that sort of architecture and feeling, you know, stone building up, but yet they have like advanced technology. Because what's that saying that any technology that's like so advanced is indistinguishable from magic anyways, something along those lines. So I was thinking like that could be a way they could kind of do it, like if you did want to like have some dude with like a gun or something, almost have like an energy crystal in it that shoots like energy. Or I was like, you don't even have to do that, man. You could do it like almost like Wakanda style in the Marvel movies. They have that like weird metal in everything. So you could have like a spear that you like shoot some energy out of or whatever. Something like that. Could be cool. Ooh, I don't know if this is gonna make noise. Can I mute this? Just a vacuum leak? Okay. Actually, I won't play the clip on screen, but I'll play the everyone will hear it. Do you care if I do that, Stang? Oops. Oh man, another epic. Epic, epic, epic. Okay. And I will play it. Give me 1 second. I don't know if I'll bring it up on screen, but everyone will be able to hear it at least. Bro, that was the idol. That's crazy, man. I'm not gonna lie, like, even just hearing that, I felt more manly. Like I had done something, I had accomplished something. I don't know what, but I wanted to like go do push-ups or eat a steak or something. So thanks for that, man. That was yeah, that's what I was hoping for when I saw that eco boost years ago or a couple years ago. And it did not deliver. But anyways, you guys got no gods or myths or legends you want to see in the game that you're not uh that you don't know is in the game yet? Because they could be in, we just don't know. That's the thing. Ooh, did I just nope, okay. Thought I dropped a frame. All right, legendary. God, I guess I do need the whatchamacallit though, the XP. So that's fine, I guess. Oh, wait, I'm getting that though, because everyone's already leveled up. That's why. Never mind. This isn't even the high. Isn't the Godsteel stages the stages where you get a lot of XP? That's what I'm trying to say. Oh, he sent me something else. All right, let's see what this is, boys. Oop, I waved. Okay, I was trying to open the clip. Stang is playing Raid Shadow Legends? How dare you! I love the you can hear somebody yell hell yeah in the distance at the end of that clip, Stang. Uh, I was laughing hysterically with enjoyment, but I have to mute my mic because I didn't put on headphones. Otherwise, you guys would be getting an echo from it. But yeah, man, that that was hilarious to beat a crotch rocket, man. Cause like you don't even need uh that much horsepower. I'd always argue with this dude I used to work with. He always loved this statement, there's no replacement for displacement. And I'm like, bro, I know what you're saying, but there's a reason like those $1 million cars are made of like carbon fiber too. Like the lighter you can make something, you know what I mean? Like you can make tons of horsepower, but if it's too heavy, you know, like perfect example, the space shuttle. I don't know what the hell the equivalent horsepower would be for its thrust, but like how much it takes to, defeat gravity and move that giant rocket, right? Is an incredible amount of power. Uh, so that's why you see brands like, Alfa Romeo, Pagani, stuff like that. They make those carbon fiber, tubs that are essentially the chassis and body all in one because it makes it so light. Like obviously the engines are still have a ton of horsepower, 800 like Stang's Mustang, but power to weight ratio, you know, like for example, what like Koenigsegg, right? The 1-to-1, but it's kilograms, not pounds. But it's what 1,000 horsepower for 1,000 kilogram car, which is pretty damn crazy. And I don't even know if they made a bunch of them. I think it might have just been like a one-off. But either way, right? Pretty damn crazy. Damn it. Come on, guys. What was I at? 44 and I'm at 0.18 or 0.44. So I used over 200 energy and definitely no what am I trying to say? No legendary in that time. Very disappointing. Not digging that. I mean, this is still going better than 150 though, right? That was abysmal. There you go. That's what I'm trying to say. It was just nothing but hero imprints and whatnot. I'm just not feeling this. Let's try. Did I try 145 yesterday and I just got smoked? Is that the problem? I don't know. Let's try it. Oh, I forgot to hit auto. Stang, you don't have any comment about how you're betraying everyone right now playing Raid Shadow Legends? Should have never connected to your Discord. Now I know you're playing Raid Shadow Legends. Dude, that was the funniest thing. I won't tell you guys who, but somebody in the content creator program was like live streaming the beta, and I just happened to be in Discord and saw their little profile thing. I don't know what you want to call it, and it said they were playing Raid Shadow Legends too. I just started laughing. Oh, I know you're playing both, bro. If you've been playing Raid like a while, like I assume you have, like most people here, you probably practically play the game completely on auto like I do. I don't even know the last time I tried to manual something on Raid. It's been years. Doing dailies on Raid while grinding Godforge on my third monitor. Third? Bro, I don't even have two. I definitely need a second monitor though so I can do extra stuff like I wish. Oh, I'm like waiting for this to go and it's not. So I can like have OBS up so I can like do stuff easier, like when you had that clip, so I could have just shown that real quick. You know what I mean? It's just a pain with one monitor to do that. But one day, if I get to like, I don't know, a few thousand YouTube subs or something, maybe I'll make enough money to buy a second monitor. I have no idea how much YouTube pays. Speaking of that, somebody did show in like the content creator program, they got a video that had like 10,000 views and they said they made like $3.12, which is $3.12 more than I've ever made from doing YouTube. But I was like, that is not good. But they were also explaining, I didn't know this. I don't remember if they made a Godforge video or a Raid or some other, the one that did well. But it might have been Hades who was explaining to us, or Susie, the community manager, I can't remember, that just because you have the same amount of views for a video, they don't necessarily make the same. And obviously that's because of the commercials that run, like certain commercials pay more. But the way I guess it works is based on like the popularity of the category you're in. So like if the game you're playing is popular, then they play the commercials where you make more. Or if you're making content on something less popular, then they play essentially the commercials that make YouTube less money. So, 1,000 views or whatever isn't always the same amount of money. It depends on the popularity of the category you're in, apparently. But we'll see. When Ragewood raided me the other day and some people subscribed, it was like a 15% bump in subscribers, so that's always good. Oh shoot, speaking of that, I forgot about that. I gotta edit my Zeus video and try and get it out before this stupid alpha ends. Okay. I forgot about that. All right. I'll probably go in like 10 minutes though. So if anyone's on here who has some questions or wants to bring something up before we go, we got like 10 minutes. Also, let me fire off my stupid little thing since it doesn't work automatically. But yeah, 10 minutes, boys. And I gotta go edit that video so I can. I recorded it, but I didn't edit it, and I don't really have any idea what I'm gonna do for the thumbnail yet. So I gotta make that too. Try and get it out before the end of alpha. But I figure most people in here already know about Zeus. But for those that don't, they can watch my video and find out. Also, I will tell you guys one thing I was surprised when I was making the video. I could have swore when I looked at his core skill, once you like book it up or whatever, that it was 100% chance to like attack again. But when I looked at it, there's a 5 and a 10, and it starts at 75 if you kill it. So that's only 90%, which I was like, or did I just say 95? That's only 90%, you know? So I was like, what? I could have swore it was 100%. Like, it never fails if I kill somebody. I always go again. So unless I'm missing something. Actually, I'll go check that real quick. That way, if I am doing it wrong, or I'm missing it, you guys can point it out. So then when I edit the video, I can just re-record that part. Ooh, Hound of Duat. So see, it says this chance increases to 75 if enemy is defeated. So I read that as it starts at 75, right? But then when you book it up, you see a 5% effect chance there. That's 80, and then a 10%. So I read that as 90%. Is that how you guys see it? Because it happens every time I kill somebody. I've never had it not happen that I can recall. Because see, yeah, damage, damage, damage. Effect chance is only 15%. And look how many freaking pages I got. Alrighty, well, if nobody has any questions or anything, wants to talk about anything before we go, I'll probably go edit that video. I will be back tomorrow about the same time. Thursday, probably not. Have to go to the doctor's. Don't know how long it's gonna take. But if I can, I'll do it. So tomorrow might be the last one, although I know somebody said they thought it ended on the 12th, but Zeus does book up to 100. Did I miss something, Fire? Did I miss my math? But to finish what I was saying, I think Friday we still have. We can play, so we'll see. There's a 10% chance upgrades you might have to scroll to see through it. Is it on the awakening or something? Is that what you mean? I'll go back to it. Oh, I see what you're saying. Like you're saying I gotta scroll down on the upgrade and I just can't see it. I don't think so, man. Let me go check. See, this is why I asked before I left. Could be putting out this video looking like an idiot. This will be the golden one. This is the Lego. I can feel it. Do you have Zeus fire? That sounds like a spell, right? Zeus fire, but no. I'm speaking to fire, asking if he has the character Zeus. I do. Did you check it? Zeus died? How dare you? Oh yeah, that's why I stopped doing this one, because it randomly fails sometimes, huh? All right, let's take a look again. Yeah, that was why I took a second to say I was checking. Oh, I missed that part. So see, let's go here. Abilities, right? Or no. Well, again, right? The 75 right there. 75 is defeated. So that's where we're at. Go to upgrade. We see 5% effect chance. We're now at 80%. Oh, it says it right there too. And then effect chance. Oh, there it is. God damn it. Well, good thing I asked, man. Good thing I asked. Okay, so now I'm going to have to re-record that little part. That's fine. I can edit that out and put this in. Thanks for that fire. But that almost took us to the 10 minutes anyways. I guess I'll let this run. But yeah, I'm going to call it here. I'll be back tomorrow, everyone. Thanks for hanging out. Stang, thanks for those wonderful engine sounds. Get my blood flowing, you know. That's about it. Have a good night, everyone. Or a good morning, depending on where you're at. I don't know. But it's been fun. See you tomorrow. Bye.